Here we are again in Vincenzo's kitchen. It's a freezing cold day out there. I think we were -6 this morning. Decided to do some more cooking. Always something going on in the kitchen. And today I'm going to show you a low carb, lower calorie, gluten-free meat lasagna. We're going to use some of my wonderful meatballs, some 6-cheese blend Italian style cheese, some mozzarella, some Parmesan, and to keep the calorie carb count low so we don't break the bank for those carbs, we're going to use some shirataki in a new way here. So here we go. Alright, first thing I want to do is take my pan, my good baking pan, and I want to throw a little bit of my wonderful sauce right in the bottom of the pan. It's like a garden in a jar, very Italian-y, very flavorful. We want to just spread that out, a little bit on the bottom. Give that a quick rinse. We want to take our shirataki, which is packed in water, only 4 carbs for the entire package, and only 10 calories. And we're going to stick it in the colander because it's packed in water. And I want to drain the water off, so we'll give him a fast shake there. I'm actually going to use 2 packages since my order came in from Vitacost. And I ordered enough to last for a while. Get the water off of that. And we're going to take some of the shirataki and we're just going to lay it right on the bottom here in place of our lasagna noodles. And I'm going to use a total of 4 packs here. I'm also going to throw a little bit of parsley in here, one of the very unutilized herbs or spices, whichever category you want to put that in there, because of the health benefits. I'm going to take some Italian seasoning, give it a shake in there. Again, we're layering the flavor in, and I want to put a little basil in there as well. We want full flavored lasagna here, even though we're cutting the fat and carbs down, and a little bit of garlic powder. And there we go with that. And now what I'm going to do is I have some of my leftover meatballs in here. I didn't leave myself much counter space, but we'll work with that. And I'm going to cut them in half. I have 5 of them left. And we're just going to lay them right on top of the shirataki. And we're going to bake those right inside our noodles as we build this here. Just cutting them in half. My meatballs are always very flavorful. I add sauce and a lot of other different herbs and spices before I ever make them up. And we've got one more here. Spread them out evenly. And we're done with those. We're going to take some of our 6-cheese blend Italian style cheese. I'm going to come right over top of those meatballs and some in the middle there. That's the end of that bag. And we're going to take some Parmesan, give them a few shakes in there because we like that nice Parmesan flavor. Alright, now we're going to take our other 2 bags of shirataki. And we're going to drain the water off of those. And we're going to use that for our second layer after we drain the water off. I'm going to shake in that colander. And I'm going to put another little bit of sauce right over top of that layer, first layer. And we want that to bake right in there. Now we're going to take our shirataki and we're going to repeat that process. Well, that's a perfect amount. We've got the oven already on 350. Alright, we're going to season this layer up with some garlic powder, some Italian seasoning, what do I say about Italian? Love everything Italian, it'll love you back in full measure. Put some basil on there, and again we're going to put some parsley on there. There was a time when people would put that as a garnish, and then the restaurants kind of got away from that, and so those nutrients were kind of devoid in the whole process. We're going to lay a little bit more of our Parmesan on here. And we're going to take some more of our 6-cheese Italian style blend. I smack the bags to loosen it up. I don't like it when it's all clumpy. We're going to take a little bit of our sauce. And we're going to coat that whole top with the sauce. I'm going to take a spoon and just smooth it right over the top. Now, if you're diabetic and there's 40 million of us just in the United States, I can't give you the exact number of celiacs and gluten-free people because I don't think there's a number that you can actually find. But this is a good way to satisfy that. So now what we're going to do is take some more of our 7-cheese blend, 6-cheese blend, and we're going to sprinkle that on the top. You want all those good flavors marrying in here as this bacon. When this comes out of the oven, you're going to want to let it cool down so you can slice it. This will probably very easily make 8 nice portions. And on this top layer, I'm going to add some just 100% mozzarella. I have it on a tray just in case it boils over. It's nothing worse than having everything drip all over the inside of the oven. That really irritates me. Alrighty, that looks fab. Wonderful ingredients there. Nothing but good nutrition. We're going to take a little bit of Italian seasoning. Give them a shake on the top. We want that nice herb look. A little bit of basil. Little parsley. And a little bit of garlic powder. There's a pattern to those herbs today. And I'm just going to take another hair of the mixed Parmesan Romano. Alright, there you have it. A substantial lasagna, full flavor Italian, plenty of herbs and spices, lower carb, lower calorie, just should be just excellent. We're going to bake this uncovered, for probably 40 minutes. And then I'll take a good look at it, maybe at 30. And it should finish at 45 to 60 minutes on a 350 in the oven on the top shelf. So there you have it. Great lasagna. If you're diabetic, if you're celiac, this is a recipe that's definitely for you. You know, you can't keep denying yourself food. I know I have a problem with it. It's like, oh my Lord. Pasta? Are you kidding me? I can have pasta? I can eat lasagna again? You know, I've done a couple recipes up. Now I'm working on those desserts. I just did a cheesecake the other day. Blueberry cheesecake. And I have something in the pipeline for that I'm going to call Decadent Delights. And those are also going to be lower carb, lower calorie, and gluten-free. All right. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Don't be afraid. Subscriptions are free. Remember to be kind to one another out there and help your neighbor if you can. All right. We'll see you now.